When you think about seaweed, you just see it on the beach. It's like smelly stuff that's been sat in the sun for too long, or it's the slippery stuff that you tread on when you're walking through the beach. It certainly wasn't obvious to me at the time that seaweed could have been a potential plastic. What we are trying to do at Plantsea is develop sustainable alternatives to plastics that are derived from seaweed and other waste materials.
Those plastics like used for packaging that we see every day in a supermarket.
So you've got lots of single-use plastics in food and in cosmetics and also in agriculture that are very difficult to recycle. So, there's this misconception that all plastic can be recycled.
And it's to address this absolute reliance that we have on conventional plastic products that ultimately are harmful to the environment, both in terms of their pollution and their greenhouse gas emissions.
We had the opportunity to share our ideas to a competition, and the idea was winning.
And that was the first one with Aberystwyth University. It's called the Invention Prize. That was the first bit of confidence. We were onto something, and that we potentially had more than an idea, that we had a business.
After we've been awarded the idea competition, we had the chance to join the BioAccelerate Program held by Aberystwyth University. It was a 6-month program to help the business to grow.
And through that you do a lot of pitching, you get a lot of mentoring and advice, and you do a lot of workshops. And it really helps accelerate your business growth. It helps hold you to account. You have to achieve certain targets.
And that was exciting, and again we were getting lots of good feedback, but also just really challenging because it forced us to really answer all the difficult questions, like who is actually going to make this for you, and who's actually going to buy it, and how much are they willing to pay for it, and are you sure it will work, and how are you going to protect your ideas?
I would recommend anyone to seek out an accelerator program for that reason. In Wales, we've also got the Welsh Government do a lot of support for innovation, so we've had an intellectual property audit to help us understand the novelty of what we're doing, essentially, and whether we can protect that with patents and with trademarking.
Welsh Government, we've had some amazing support, particularly from the Smart Cymru team.
Which is sort of a research and development fund. So there's money available directly from the Welsh Government to support innovation and growth.
The great thing about Wales is that it's a really tight network, so once you start talking to one advisor, they always know the right people, because I think that's what's quite nice about the Welsh ecosystem, is that it is very interconnected.
The support we received was put in touch with the right people. That led also to financial support.
And our focus is to produce these biomaterials from seaweed, but ultimately we are an innovation company.
It's a great opportunity for us because we have our dedicated space for starting our research and development journey in EMS Park, Science Park in Anglesey.
You don't have to have formally founded your company or have products to show people to get conversations going, to get people interested.
And make sure you share the idea with people that you trust.
Another thing would be just to do it now. Go for it.
Don't be afraid.
Until you start speaking to people, you don't truly understand what it is that you need to do next.
Anyone that's starting a business or has an idea, there is loads of help available.
That was incredibly important in enabling us to move at the pace that we have.
Well, clearly being connected to other business with more experience, it's important for us to learn.
Didn't really have an appreciation for what it really meant to run a business, what sort of commitment it was, what was required, what skills you needed.
I know a lot of people that try to do things by themselves, and it's so much easier when there's 3 of you working together with our different skills. As I think that's what's really helped our business accelerate.
There's a lot of potential here, but it really does hinge on our research and development now and the success of the projects. But we have a lot of hope. We've got a lot of partners who believe in us, who add a lot of value to our team. The interest that we've had so far, really helps us all feel confident that we are doing the right thing, and we will be successful.